Welcome back to Catfish, the Untold Stories, Part 2.
This one is particularly crazy. From what I've heard through the catfish grapevine, it's about a catfish that has fooled an entire community in, guess where? Atlanta.
Of course. It's always somehow Atlanta.
To Atlanta.
Bow Wow now lives in Atlanta, Georgia.
We came to Atlanta.
We would need to go to Atlanta. By the way, he's from Atlanta.
Here in Atlanta?
There it is.
I'm in Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Atlanta. It's like the catfish capital.
That's right. I think we're gonna change the name of it to Catlanta. All right, we're going in, guys. Wish us luck.
My name is Kennedy. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I bartend and I'm a full-time student. I became friends with Jessica on an old social media website. I didn't know this girl, but a lot of my guy friends and stuff were on her top list of friends. Looking at her page was probably like, wow, that's a pretty cool lifestyle. I think that's mainly one reason why I accepted her friend request.
My name is Luke. I'm 27 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I told you we were gonna get up there.
I got a friend request from Jessica about 8 years ago. She's pretty, very pretty, attractive girl, so I just accepted her, of course. She's blonde, very nice ass, nice tits. She's about 5'4", 5'5", so she looks really, really good.
If a beautiful young woman with a luxurious lifestyle is just randomly out there on Facebook friend requesting dudes, your alarm bells have to go off.
I know, but everyone says maybe destiny is reaching through the internet, tapping me on the shoulder and saying, hey, Max, talk to this beautiful girl.
My name is Austin. I'm 25 and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. When Jessica first messaged me, we had a lot of mutual friends. The mutual friend that I saw first was Luke. Luke was my best friend growing up. We hung out together. We were ace boom coon. We were #1. She also knew my friend Kennedy. Luke, Kennedy, and myself are pretty close. We hang out socially at least 2 or 3 times a month.
Classic. Someone she doesn't know, but who has a lot of mutual friends.
When I looked at Jessica's page, I immediately saw her pictures. I was like, wow, this girl's hot. She messaged me saying, hey, what's up, with a smiley face. And I was going like, this is gonna happen for sure. I'm going to do what I can to get this girl.
Oh my God, hello.
When me and Jessica first started talking, it was a few messages here and there. She basically told me she got valedictorian of her class. She came from money.
She said, yeah, I got a Maserati. My dad's loaded. I'm living in this huge mansion house right here. And so I was like, wow, that's cool.
Her life is so extravagant. She always talked about how she did charities. I almost saw her as a potential bigger sister in a sense.
Jessica sounded like the dream. She's doing volunteer work. Whose heart is that good?
Now she's doing charity work. Just
At
throw
least
a
she's
little more gas on the fire.
Yeah, at least it's a charitable catfish.
That's true.
A philanthropish.
I was just ready. I felt like this could be the one that I could marry, that I could begin my life with. She asked, hey, can I get your number? I was like, of course. I saw how hot she was. I'm not gonna say no to a pretty girl asking for my number.
Sometimes she would like drunk dial me.
Hello?
What's going on? I'm excited.
And whenever she's going out or something like that, she would call me and be like, I miss you, I want to hang out with you. Come over. And then she's like, no, but you shouldn't come over because I know I just want to have sex with you. And then she's like, I'm just really, really horny. I'm a guy, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna keep going with that.
So what are you wearing?
Not very much. Why don't you get a little more comfortable?
Okay.
When she was drunk, she'd tell me anything and everything. And she's like, I love anal. I was like, cha-ching, duh, that's awesome.
I think that's the first time the word anal has made it on our show.
Followed immediately by cha-ching.
I don't know if many people know this term, what a blumpkin is.
Do you know what a blumpkin is?
I don't know what a blumpkin is. I think it's a sex term.
She promises things like that, like what she is willing to do is very out there.
I don't know where they got the word blumpkin.
It's a great word.
So, I mean, I'm in the bathtub. What are you wearing right now?
Oh, bathtub, that's right.
Me being the guy that I am, I get horny.
You drive me crazy.
I like sex. That's how it is. And she's like, well, let's just talk on the phone a little bit. Let's have phone sex.
You wanna lay me down and play around.
It just got really hot over here.
It's all slippery and tough.
God, I love bubbles and I love slippery.
I'd like to watch this privately.
Kind of take a bath together.
I'm also just not comfortable watching this next to you.
One day, she just randomly posted a status saying, hey, there's a party tonight. If you want to come, let me know. I asked her, I was like, hey, can I invite my friends? And she's like, yeah, we want to make a really big, crazy party. Yeah! given me like his address. Me and my friends get in the car, put in GPS.
Yeah, Luke knows her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Austin knows her too. Like, she's great. You guys are gonna love her.
And we headed towards the address that she gave us.
I don't recognize this area. I've never been over here.
Yeah, me neither.
Take a right up here.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. Wait a minute. This is...
We'd get there and pull up to an empty, vacant, abandoned, creepy parking lot.
This is really scary.
Welcome back to Catfish, the Untold Stories, Part 2.
What the hell is that?
This can't be right.
No, it can't. This is a parking lot. Did you
Yeah, I
talk to her?
swear, this is the address she gave me, and she said that it was gonna be a really big party and to invite all my friends.
We were probably waiting at that parking lot for like 35 minutes. We tried calling her, asking her like, hey, did you give us the right address? What's going on?
This is what always happens. Like, the catfish will call the day of or 5 minutes before and cancel.
We should sell catfish insurance. You have a relationship on the internet, buy a $5 insurance plan from us, and if anything goes wrong, we'll reimburse you.
That is a great idea, Nev.
The first time that Jessica and I were supposed to meet up, we were gonna meet up for lunch. I got to the restaurant and I was waiting. I called her about 3 or 4 times, no answer. I shot her text message after text message, and even at that point got worried and left her voicemail hoping everything was okay.
Hey, Jessica, where are you? I've just been sitting here for an hour.
She didn't answer the phone until late that night.
You're not gonna believe me, but I haven't even been able to get out of bed. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I've been thinking about calling you all day. I'm so sorry I haven't called you.
I mean, I understand, but God, I want to meet you so bad.
I'm so sorry.
So I accepted it. I believed her.
After me and Jessica started talking for a few months, I'm like, let's hang out, let's go to the park, let's meet up.
That sounds awesome.
How about this? You just send me your address and I'll see you tonight.
Okay. How about I text it to you in a little bit?
Yeah, well then you do that.
Okay.
So I made sure I got extra done up, make sure I shaved, make sure I put on, I'm spraying cologne everywhere like 6, 7, 8 times.
A lot of cologne. I mean, maybe you should have just showered.
It's pretty far from where I'm at. It's like 45 minutes probably, so I'm like, all right. And when I get there, I was like, something's not right. Something's kind of iffy. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? Because it's just a field. Nothing else. It's a street. It looks like they're about to build a house there or something, but it's just a field. I'm thinking maybe she's like, she's blowing me off. And I was like, there's no way she just doesn't like me. And I guess it's part of the chase. Like, it made me want her even more.
That's just human nature, man.
Yeah.
You just give them a mystery and people need to know.
New Year's Eve is my favorite holiday. I had reservations for Jessica and I at one of the nicest places in the city with an awesome view to where you can see the fireworks perfectly. Our first kiss was going to be straight fairy tale, straight movie like boy meets girl, girl meets guy, they fall in love, and everything is happy ever after.
New Year's Eve is his favorite holiday. It's probably my least favorite holiday.
The only thing I will say about New Year's that I think makes it enjoyable is that the idea is that you're supposed to get laid. Tonight's the beginning of a new year. I'd like to spend it, you know, getting a pumpkin.
Austin, you're not gonna believe me, but I've been throwing up since this morning.
Oh, man.
I've never felt this sick before, and I just can't see myself getting up and getting out of bed.
I was heartbroken. Are you serious right now?
It's not your fault, but I mean, I want to meet you so bad, you know? New Year's, I usually go out, I party. That's what I wanted to do with you.
I know. Since we're on the phone, though, maybe we could stay on a little longer and watch the fireworks together?
For you, I would stand.
You're such an amazing man, you know that.
You make me want to be this way, I don't know.
We did the ball countdown together. I was talking on the phone. 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year.
You and me, okay?
This is gonna be our year, babe.
I want to be with you.
Beautiful they are.
Oh, they're so beautiful. I miss you, babe.
It was corny as could be, but it was super sweet. Talking on the phone with Jessica was completely 180 from what I've ever done on New Year's. And the fact that we could do that built the bond even more between the two of us. I kept trying to meet Jessica. Every time I tried, it was something different, another excuse.
With the roads being so icy, I really don't think taking my Maserati out would be the best decision.
I've been in the ER all day and...
Don't you want me to stay home and be safe? I'm really sorry, but I cannot stay out of the bathroom. I'm really just not.
We definitely stopped talking on the phone after the last time she stood me up. The day after Jessica stood me up for the 5th time, I called Luke. Jessica told me about going on a couple dates with Luke.
I've been trying to meet up with Jessica, you know, that girl that you used to hang out with. And what's your secret? She said you guys went out for coffee.
I don't even drink coffee.
I've never met this chick in my life.
What? She said you guys went to get coffee.
This girl's like a ghost, man. I've never actually met this chick.
I don't get it, man. We have a real connection, you know? Why would she do this? Why wouldn't she just want to meet up?
Dude, I'm telling you, this is like the exact same story that happened to me.
She told Austin everything she told me. She's like, I have a Maserati, I live in a mansion.
So this whole time, these two friends...
They were both separately having intense relationships with Jessica and didn't mention it to each other.
That's pretty sick.
There was a relationship there. We talked every night, and for you to talk to somebody for every night and then all of a sudden just bam, it's like that person died. And I didn't want to believe it.
I'm angry, I'm furious. Like, I was like, I need to get this girl. My mission was to find out who this person is. I was like, I need to know who Jessica is.
See if that works.
I hit up anybody and everybody that ever had contact with her. Not one mutual friend of mine that I personally know have never met her.
Okay, Jessica, you want to play games?
Luke found another account with Jessica's photo, but it was named Rose.
Her job and everything was the exact same job Jessica had. All the pictures were the exact same. Basically, Jessica, the whole time, had been stealing all this girl's pictures for 7 years.
Wow.
Once I was 100% sure that Jessica was fake, I need to expose it. So I go home, and I'm on my computer. I'm just, any little social media website, blogs, every little thing, I'm just blasting her on. If I could say one thing to this person who's behind all this, I would want to know why. Why all this? Why me?
At least 1,000 people have been tricked by this girl. I'm only saying that because she has over 1,000 friends on her social media account. Nobody really knows who she is. And there are still people on her account that doesn't know that she's fake.
Even after I knew Jessica wasn't the person that we thought she was, I wanted the girl that I talked to on the phone.
You've been asking me.
I wanted the person who I would laugh about nothing with.
I had no good reason why my heart is in trees and
I actually texted Jessica a couple times. I was like, hey, I don't know what's really going on. There's obviously something there that me and you can have. And she just never replied back.
Not only did this girl, Jessica, catfish me, all of our friends, all of our acquaintances, but the whole city, all of Atlanta, Georgia. It's crazy how she did that.
I personally want to say it's somebody that we all know. Somebody that wants to get in our circle.
She talked to me, Austin, Kenny, all of the people who were really outgoing, really, you know, we go out all the time. We're nice, we were talkative, we're good-looking people. So she's targeting people like us.
I think it's just because she wants to live this lifestyle, but she can't.
She still has my heart. There's a person under there that I fell in love with. Behind the gray, behind the fog, there's a real person underneath all that mess. And I would love to be able to meet her today.
I wanna love you, I wanna love you.
She took this guy who was kind of a party boy, turned him into this romantic, and then just left him high and dry.
Well, maybe Jessica, or whoever she is, will see this and realize what she could have had, and she'll reveal herself.